Hello everybody, welcome to Day Job. I am your host, Code Marvelous. Today, we're going to be playing some new MWL. We're going to be playing Haley deck I've been working on since I got this weird feeling that we were going to lose access to crowdfunding. Okay, so that doesn't look like it's a real game. Hey DJ. This is a good starting hand. We'll keep it. Give him the GLHF. You know, our main mission against PE is to have the requisite number of cards in hands to avoid punitive and not lose levies. Yeah, so it's a punitive deck. They're letting us know right out of the gate. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's gamble, and then let's not tip our hands too much. Let's do Daily Cast and Beth. And we're just going to keep setting up. We also have Deus Ex, which is good against the net damage aspect of these decks. So we will see how we do. Alright. Let's piece. Let's draw. Let's draw again. And then let's get both tech traders down. So this is going to be a Mwanza grid deck. I'm almost certain. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw again. Let's put down Deus Ex and Pancha and Daily Cast. I mean, we can kind of camp the remote here. I don't even know that we necessarily have to run centrals, really. We'll check that just in case. So let's go take a look. First things first, let's draw. Let's put this piece of hardware down. Oh, nope, nope, that's the wrong one. Okay, jack out. Let's draw. And let's get that down. Yeah, I saw the Anansi. Hey, Boulder, you good? Coming out of the woodwork because you hear me talking? Alright, so let's check HQ. Let's see if we can get the ice res. So we gained 2. We'll get rid of that Mwanza grid. And we'll just money up. Because once we run them out of the early Mwanza money... So I don't think that's a Cerebral, but we could be wrong. But let's take a look. Okay, so that's game, basically. And we can move on to a real deck. Yeah, I'm just going to concede here. Good game. Yeah, I mean, I just don't like those decks. Like... So that was the 6th loss with this deck since I started experimenting with it a couple days ago. Alright. We're going to mulligan this. Good luck, have fun. Yo ho, a pirate's life for me. Alright. I think we let him have that one. You good, Boulder? I want to make sure that you're comfortable. I mean, I really wouldn't want you to be uncomfortable. So that was a reversed account. I don't know if that was the best play on their part. So we'll just get most of the money that we lost back. And we'll get ready to contest an advanced card. Yeah, I got my tricorn hat on. I love it. I love this 5 clicks we got going, basically in perpetuity. Man, I'd really love to see a tech trader. Because that's really what we're doing on the first pass, right? Just setting this up. I don't know why I always have so much problems with the transparency on that side. Let's force some ice to get rezzed here. So we're going to use the bad pub to take the Pancha off. We're going to turn it and break it. We've got misdirection down with double clone ship. So We're pretty okay. So the idea is in the mid game, Pancha Deus Ex just like eats up anything that they can throw at us, and then in addition to that, we still have normal pirate combo. I would really treasure it if we could get access to a single tech trader. Alright, so we've got one. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw again. Let's draw again. We're having a rough time on these pulls, which is about par for the course. Yep, okay. So this is a problem. Let's draw. Let's run RD. Let's do that. Let's do that. Huh. Okay. Probably going to lose to an Audacity here. We've got to try to get the other... we got to try to get the other RDI down so we can lock a little bit. We're pretty close to the end of our deck, so that's good. So let's draw. Let's put down these two lovely pieces of hardware. And then let's hit R&D. Alright, so that's an archer. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop this to get Deus Ex. And we'll Pancha that and break it. And they're now notably no longer threatening the win. We will pop this to get Grappling Hook. And we'll do that to get through that. Arc Lockdown. Okay. Yeah, why not? Let's put that down and then levy. Interesting. Alright, so we'll do that. Then we'll remove 3 tags. Hey Janktifus, hey Sean. It's probably not that what they were anticipating would happen there. I can get that Ica. Okay, so they probably have other arc lockdowns that they're going to try to leverage. So first things first. Let's what's our play? What's our best play here? Probably drawing once more. And then putting the casts down for now. Getting rid of that misdirection certainly shakes up the game and impacts the amount of tempo damage they can do to us. So it's important. That was probably the right play on their part. Now, with the trashing of Jabalis, that would lead me to believe that there is either another Arc Lockdown or a copy of Archive Memories, where they are hoping to, at some point, get rid of those Jabalis. I do have to say that the amount of bad pub that they've given us is very good. Gotta res it first. Okay. What's in the bin? Let's go. Let's get out the grappling hook. Huh, I think I fucked myself. Well, this is not a great open for this deck. Good game. So, starting the stream with 2 losses is not great when I consider what I've been working with pretty strong, but I think I'm making some pretty grievous pilot and setup errors here. So let's see if we can tighten it up and play a little tighter. Feel free to jump in. I know a lot of other people have experience playing pirate style decks. So taking a look at the list here, I think we could go 2 Pancha. If we go 2 Pancha, we probably cut an Ica. But then we definitely are never going to have room for the Angolo. Alright, well, we're going to throw that back into the Abyss. I mean, Compiles would be helpful, but where we just don't have the slots, right? Like, compile would be what we would play if we weren't playing Levy, right? But we are playing Levy. Probably ditch the same old thing so we can pull it out of the bin.
A new subscriber arrives.
Hey, thanks for the subscription.
Fills you with determination.
Let's draw. Let's get our clone ships down. Alright, so our same old thing is gone. So we need to be wary of that. We're pretty close to setup already, though, which feels very good. Oh, perfect. All right, let's draw. Let's get some money. If we do double Pancha, we probably have to do Satayu Jota instead of Angolo. Let's draw. Oh, perfect.
A new subscriber.
Oh, pro tip,
arrives.
if you're installing
fills
DJ
you with
Fenris as
determination.
Haley, make sure it's always your second install. Otherwise, it glitches and the options for what's a DJ stays at the top forever.
A new
So yeah, be wary of that. Let's hit HQ. I want to see what's going on behind HQ. Okay, so we're not going in there. What's over here? Oh, thanks for the sub, Sean. Okay. Let's see if we can draw into an interdiction. Doesn't look like we can. But we'll still... excuse me. We'll still contest. Can't have everything. And then here's what we're going to do. Off turn, we're going to pop this for SMC. And install misdirection. Yeah, Twitch makes you re-up after each sub. You can say whatever you want in here as long as it isn't offensive or like call to commit a crime or anything like that. Alright, this is probably going to be another Raven. It's not. Okay, so we only need to break the first one here. So let's go ahead and do that with Conga. Degree mill. We'll use degree mill to put misdirection and Jabali back into the deck. And then last click, we will drop a piece of hardware. Following is not the same as subscribe. Subscribed is the thing where you actually give me money, Derek, by using either Amazon Prime or one of the other methods. Okay. So let's go ahead and we'll pop this to get misdirection back out. We'll use that to piggyback grappling hook down. We'll run server 1, use grappling hook, and just continue on with our business, you know? See, this is the difference. You don't have to have a perfect hand, but if you have a decent hand where you start with a tech trader in your hands, then it really changes the viability of these pirate decks. Especially against anybody like Outfit, where they're trying to make you go fast. I mean, you can do whatever you want. No one should ever feel obligated to support me. But yeah, I'd like to think of this as a safe space for all of my followers. I wonder what the targeting market call is going to be. There's a lot of options. There's numerous things that would be good. ASX is fair. Alright, I think the time has come for us to poke R&D. I want to see what the defensive upgrade is. I'm getting a sense it's probably a Chrysium. I could have installed Interdiction there, but I don't know that I even necessarily care. Okay. That's fine. We'll check out. We'll put both of these down. And we'll just get some money. And then next turn we'll do the Interdiction and then run R&D. Yeah, I mean, Geist as Haley's boyfriend is a pretty viable deck, I would say. Alright. So let's get rid of that Tarmar. And let's go into R&D. Oh, it's a Chrysium grid, which doesn't affect us at all, so we don't even care. And let's go ahead and pop this, get the Deus Ex, and then put another Deus Ex down before they re-up the Tarmar, and then just get a credit. I don't know. I guess we're going to see. I just like Haley's whole style. I like the Matt Zellinger art. I think it's one of his better ones. If you've ever seen the full piece on his website, it's really incredible. I love that Haley's ability makes decks like this possible. Ow. 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 What are they going to take? Ow. Ow. Balder, stop scratching me. In this particular matchup, just turning something turning into something that can be broken. Alright, so we're gonna use that. Okay, so we'll go check that. So let's go take a look. Let's go check it. Turn one, click one. Okay. So here's what we're going to do. Here, we're going to go like that. And then we're going to go like that. And then from there, we're going to go like this. We're not going to piggyback anything, unfortunately. And we're going to break that. And we're just making money the whole time. And they think that they've run us out of our tools, but what they don't realize is we have a second levy in hand. We're a 2-levy deck, not a 1-levy deck. So they're playing their outs, thinking that maybe they've gotten us to the point that we're running out of tools, but they don't. Oh, Baldy, you just stepped on my audio. Hopefully everything's still coming through nice for the masses. Alright, so that's a slot machine. Fire the encounter. Alright, so we only have to break one. But forget it. We're going to levy soon anyway, so let's just break everything. And we'll break that. Then we're going to access 3 cards. There's an SSL, which means they're going to be able to use that IPO next turn, which means I need to be careful. I mean, we could just win off this pull. We don't care about that. Let's draw. Let's put that down. And the Angolo. And we'll put that down. We can probably wait for a while. We just have to be careful. Let's draw. Yeah, I was like, I don't even remember what the last thing is. Can I get in here again? Yeah, we'll use that to get in one last time before the reset, because we can use, most likely, the grappling hook. We'll use the grappling hook for the slot machine, and we'll use the Jabali. We don't care about how much money they have at this juncture, so I just gave them the 10. All right, let's check some cards. We are so rich. We are so rich. It is unreal how rich we are. There it is. Good game. Good game well played. It's a tough matchup. They're hoping to slow us down with some muddy ice. IP blocks are strong against the breakers that a lot of people are playing right now, and it's just not very good against us because a single grappling hook breaks it. It's less solid than other things. Things like Architect are pretty bad for us, which is why I added in the Ica. Let's make some changes, though. I think if we're going to do this whole double Pancha plan, I think the Angolo has to become a Satya. I think it's, yeah, Satyajata. I don't know how to pronounce it. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, hopefully someone will correct me. Oh, bless you, Balder. All right. Sanjay, welcome. You actually know that I was working on this type of deck before moving to crowdfunding. How's it going, dude? How's it going? Alright, let's see what we're up against. Oh. That was weird. Oh, this should be interesting. That's not a very good hand, though, so we're going to send that back. Good luck, have fun. Yeah, you know, I figured just bring that little bit of extra something, something. That's pretty okay. I don't know if you would survive on a ship, Balder. You're pretty delicate, you know? Now, the neat thing, again, about Pirates matchups versus, like, some Fringe. Okay. Probably should have gone for that. That was probably the wrong choice. If I wasn't going to go for it, I probably should have used the piece in our time. I think that was a misplay of the opening. We're going to have to wait and see what they do. If they like double dedicated it, dedication ceremony it or something, then we're just letting them have it. Yep, that's theirs. Okay, so let's just finish setting up. And they're not going to have a ton of money. I wonder what this upgrade is. Is it a Chrysium, do we think? So we're 1 and 2. We had some pretty rough matchups opening. So let's see if we can make it 2 and 2 here by tightening up our play from here on out. Let's draw. Let's draw. Let's draw once more. That's pretty good. Okay. I wonder if we should go for the Pancha here. All right, let's hit R&D. Okay, so let's go get Deus Ex. We're gonna piggyback probably. Yeah, we'll piggyback Satyajata. We'll break any number of AP subroutines. And we'll continue on with our lives. See what's in HQ. Because we can do all sorts of interesting tricks, like getting SMC to go get Pancha. So this is a Sentry and a Destroyer. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to pop this to get SMC. And then we're going to pop the SMC to get Pancha. And then we're going to hit Pancha, which now makes it so that this has 3 subroutines. And then we can break it. Or 3 subtypes. Okay. Now that we've got the full thing going, we could try to contest this, considering they're being very greedy about it. I guess we have to think to ourselves, what? Yeah, they're going to finish it. Oh, they're not going to finish it. Because what, we need 7 to get that? Yeah, I guess we're pretty dead now if we try to go get that. I mean, okay. Let's pop a peddler for a peddler. Alright. Let's go soup to nuts and see what we get. Okay. So we'll go ahead and break that with Jabali. Then we'll break that with Deus Ex. We're gonna get... we'll wait, we'll wait. We don't need it yet. Don't use it until you need it. That's the rule, right? Okay. Let's hit it. I want it. We need what? 8 cards? We can get there. Okay. So we're going to Pancha that. Break. Boost, break, break. We have same old thing. We should be okay. And then, can we do it? Sure looks like we can't. Trying to think. What do we have? No, I think we're cooked. So go ahead and let it fire. No, wouldn't do it. They're probably going to try to go for like the single turn win, right? That's the idea here. Are all of our bitey boys in the bin? We got 1, 2, 3. No, most of them. We haven't seen most of our bitey boys. It's just surprising. So, did we lose interdiction? Interdiction, interdiction, interdiction. I don't see any robots. All right. Working hard for the money, 'cause we're pirates. And we've got so much threat. They don't even know. Yeah, we got a crazy amount of threat. That's probably the hostile, right? Okay. Here's what we're gonna do. Let's go ahead. I want to see what that is. Yeah, no, 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 no. Let's hit HQ. We'll just boost up our money so that if we happen to pick something, we can't do shit about it. And then we'll use that to break that. There's a punitive. We're not surprised, right? You don't have a lot of cash. So what's our deal? Let's hit R&D and see what is in R&D. Because depending on how many subtypes this has, we have varying options to potentially get through. So let's see what this is. Yeah, we're doing some funky pirates. Working hard. So there's the nebula, which I think means we can't get in. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to bite the bullet on not having perfectly used our shit. And we're going to do this. And then we're going to do this. We're so far ahead that if they don't score this turn, we are getting it next turn. It's called Pirate because of the grappling hook, which like you would use to pull the decks of ships together, plus the fact that it has crocodiles, I guess like Captain Hook. It also has tech traders, which looks like you're going to like a fancy bazaar. Yeah, I think it's just called Pirate because of the cards have like a weird, vaguely pirate theme. I mean, we don't even really care, do we? All right. So let's draw. Yeah, I mean, I'm overthinking this. Let's do that. Let's do that. Oh, I'm definitely overthinking this because we're not gonna have enough fucking cards. Well, that was a waste. Mistakes were made. Alright. Screw this. We're gonna slam their R&D. I'm getting really frustrated. Alright, screw it. Let's try to win. We're just not really getting lucky on finding anything, huh? It's just a very disappointing way to lose, but maybe we'll get there. Who knows? We're also facing like the one person who's not affected by our bullshit. Alright, screw it. Let's go. R&D. This is where we're feeling the burn of not having Angolo. You know what? Screw it. You can have your $4. It's all the same now. One, two, three. Okay, so there's the combo. So hopefully they don't have it. We just need to try to be as ready as we can be to try to get this. Okay, so they now have the RPC in hand. So I have to wonder how easy they're going to make our life and whether or not they're going to try to score this to be safe. Right? I can't just charge the remote. Yeah, we lost. I don't know. We didn't see any early. And yeah, the Saraya Jota or Jojata is probably not good enough. Oh my god! So hopefully we can pick up a win. More than one win. I don't know what I'm doing wrong with the piloting here. Because this deck has been doing very well for me and now it's doing very bad. But that's what happens when I bring it on stream. Ngolo's probably... You know what? Lamb's probably better here than Ngolo. Because Lamb covers the barriers and it deals with border controls. So Lamb is probably a better universal breaker for us than Ngolo is. Let's try that. No, the SSO deck is not it's not common. It was really frustrating because what happens is I play this deck during prime time off stream and I like win every game, probably because I'm more focused on what I'm doing, and then I bring it on the stream and we either fight weird decks or I don't make the right opening choices and the decks just fall apart. So let's focus on mulligans or keeps and let's focus in on piloting the early game effectively. Yeah, and any number of subroutines thing. I think Lamb might be better in the Universalist slot over the Ngolo, but we'll see. Pirate's life for me, baby. Yeah, I think one of the biggest things is this deck is probably the tightest on slots out of any Shaper deck I've made in recent memory. Like, I'd obviously love to have a third Kangamoto. I just can't have one. I'd really like a third R&D interface. I just can't. I just don't have the room for any of this crap. I don't like it. GLHF. Let's mulligan it. It's probably better. But who knows? Sure. Alright, so let's draw. Let's gamble. Let's R&D. See if we can pick an agenda. We can't. And let's get some bitey boys going, right? What, a hostile maybe? You got it. So we're going to be dealing with archers, which we're pretty good against, which is nice. Let's poke HQ. See what they've been throwing away. Alright, nothing interesting yet. Maybe we will get a turn where they won't score. Okay, so let's draw. Let's diesel. Let's do that. And that. And what's the worst that can happen if we check that? That it's an archer? Let's go see. Okay, fire all subs. You earned it. Alright, let's get Tech Trader down. Let's hit R&D. Let's get rid of Bio Vault. get rid of, let's take that Atlas. Let's take this SSL. Let's get rid of that June bug. That's a pretty solid turn. All right. I'd really like to draw into at least one RDI so we can establish some sort of lock to try to pull them towards us, right? We got to drive home that we're one strike away from victory. These archers feel very bad against my grappling hooks. Okay. So let's draw. Let's draw again. Yeah, I mean, we can talk about slots, Rotage. We might lose here. Shit. Oh, no, I guess we can't. They are only at 2 points. Okay. But things can get kind of spooky now. So let's go ahead and hit R&D again. So now we're going to rip Pancha out. Do I want to install another program? Sure. We'll Pancha. We'll Deus Ex. We'll continue on with our lives. Hedge fund. Takeover. Let's draw. Let's hit HQ. And then let's hit HQ again. All right, let's draw. Oh, I did it out of order. Oh, phew. You always want to do it second, otherwise it glitches and it leaves the menu up permanently, and it's really annoying. That's game. Good game. It was a race, and when you just need to bully your way through ice and get accesses, Pirate's very good at that. So we're 2 and 3 now. Bitey boys. Ooh, this is a really good opener. Let's keep that. Now, I could always go less all-in on the Deus Ex plan. Originally, this deck just ran 1 value Deus Ex and no Pancha Chantra, which would give us some space for some more tools. It would make the deck a little bit less oppressive in the mid-game. But, you know, that's not necessarily the worst thing. That's a good... Street Peddler. Interesting. What do we think that is? Jinja? Wanza Grid, maybe? Guess there's only one way to find out. Oh, it's a Geo. That makes sense. Okay. Do we want to try to contest that? I don't think that we do. Off turn. We'll get out Pancha. Then we're just going to start trying to lock R&D. Alright, so let's see if we can establish some sort of lock. I'll take that. I wonder if they're going to go for the draw or the money here. So that tells me that they have agendas in hand. Let's see what 2 fresh cards look like. Let's draw. Let's get that down. So they're saying no more please on our assault on R&D. Let's take a look at what we got going on. We can afford to just get a buck here and get rid of misdirection. I'd really like the 3rd RDI if nothing else, but I don't know how we would fit it in. You know? Oh, also, this hat will be my shout out. If you have not played The Return of the Obra Dinn, I strongly recommend that you do so. Alright. I'll bite. Let's go take a look at what you got. Let's see what you're working with. Sure. Surprising. Okay. Let's draw. And then we're gonna just return to trying to savage R&D. They might be able to just like pull out some sort of crazy 1-turn win now that we're at the magic number, but we'll see. Being a pirate. It's Kate's flavors text, isn't it? That's what I based it on back in the day. I mean, lots of terrible things happen. My boy Noise was cruelly taken away from me, if you recall. I don't know if that was a good turn for them, but I appreciate their moxie. All right. And we'll use it to rip Deus Ex out of our hands, and we'll go like that. And that's game. Good game. All right. So now we're back to even. We're 3-3. Ooh, this should be interesting. I think this is a keep because we can use the hostage for the DJ and then piggyback the first tech trader. That is one thing that's really neat about this archetype, is when you play this archetype, you are going to have like a lot of cool tricks. All right, let's just see if we can pick an agenda. I mean, that alone might kill us. Because we literally can't put anything down. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Love those turn 1 scarcities. I'd really love it if we could get an interdiction. We're gonna have to hope to be like exceptionally lucky, which is not something that I usually like doing. Alright, let's draw. We're just gonna have to blow through this. Then the interdiction is on there, which is lovely. It's okay. We'll scrap through it. Once we're set up, they're screwed. Alright, so let's do that. Let's do same old thing. Install another resource. We're gonna have to save that same old thing. Yeah, and we're just gonna have to keep powering through until we're completely set up. Like, it's gonna stink. But it's the way of the world, unfortunately. Okay. This isn't the end of the world. Let's hit HQ. Yeah, 1000% I'll do that. Let's go ahead and shuffle the grappling hook back in. Then let's hostage a tech trader out and get the Jabali out. And then be ready to misdirection ourselves. This should be exciting. Alright, let's do it. So there's the border control. Let's do one of those and say you can have the money. Probably a surveyor in here somewhere. That's credit neutral for us to break a toll booth. Alright, and then we will grappling hook. Get that out. Break. So you can get the money. Okay. But we're ready to rumble now. Alright. I think we gotta just say no thanks. Because I think being drawn through that over and over again is going to be a serious problem for us. Right? That's going to be a problem for us. So we got to try to find the win off of R&D. So let's go see if we can do that. Man, border control, hell of a card. Well, actually, in this game, it wasn't border control, it was the scarcity. The scarcity just killed us. Alright, so here's the shitty part, where we're just going to get dragged, right? Because if that's an echo chamber, we lose. So, let's see how willing they are to protect it. Oh, that's cute. They can't afford to res Echo Chamber now. Oh no, they can, because they're going to have SSL. Screw it. We got to see if we can win off of R&D. Nope. Don't lose the scarcity, kids. Scarcity will get you. It's a bad way to lose. Good luck, have fun. I mean, that's another thing. We don't really have room. We don't really have room for currents. We barely have enough room for the one current that we have. I disagree. I don't think corporate grant is nearly as powerful as scarcity is. Corporate grant costs the corp money when the runner installs cards. Scarcity says your entire economy engine can't be installed. That's a very different order of magnitude. Can probably pitch the same old thing. Pull it out of the trash if we need to. We're already pretty set up, which feels nice. We have to be wary, because they could be on like a punitive plan. I don't think scarcity should be on the MWL. I think scarcity should say the first. The first time the runner installs a card or a resource. Or it should say, like, connections. Right? Alright. Next turn we dig. I don't think the play cost matters that much. I think it should cost 0 and it should do it the first time only. Alright, let's go. Okay. So let's go ahead and pull the SMC. We'll rip Lamb out of our hands. We'll go get Deus Ex and we'll break that with Deus Ex. And then we'll put that down. And then we'll get ready to threaten R&D now that we've significantly reduced their stores of money. Alrighty then, so let's hit that. Let's put those jams down. And let's hit our RNG. Sure looks like that's an AP ice. So we'll go ahead and break that. Strange include. Yeah, you can fire it. Probably gonna get rid of Lamb, which isn't doing us a ton of favors right now anyway. Excuse me. Excuse me. mean, it's already functionally free. 1 credit for the corp to play scarcity is negligible. All right, so let's hit HQ. Break it. And gain a buck. Get that same old thing down before anything weird happens. Are all 3 Deus Ex in the bin? Yes. Something to be wary of. There it goes. Arc lockdown. Everybody is on arc lockdown. And we'll levy early. Before anything else weird happens. All right, so let's get the band back together. And we're ready to threaten next round. I really like how flexible this build feels. It feels like you've always got a way, right? So, what is our play here? Let's draw. Let's draw again. We don't have Deus Exes. We have grappling hooks. Alright. Grappling hook. Hit both of those. That'll give us the cards we need. There's the Kakugo. We'll break that. We'll pop this. Yep. We should be safe from death, but who knows? We're gonna get arc lockdown again. The second levy is gone. What a shame. Good thing we've still got a lot of our crap left. And we're at 5 points. That's the big thing. Alright, draw. Oof. All right. All but one. Good game. Well played. Not bad, yeah. Geist is really good at helping you deal with Obokata stuff because it helps you draw up as you're ripping through the deck. I don't know. I like this build a lot. I think there's a lot of piloting nuance that I really need to master here, but I think the bones are good. I think we'll do one more. And that'll end the voyage of the algo trading vessel. Look, we've got so much pirate stuff. We've even got an astrolabe, right? Got interdiction. We got hostages. That's a very pirate thing. Street peddlers, pretty pirate themed. I don't know how good DJs are. Maybe we got some sea shanties going there. Misdirection is definitely a pirate, a nautically themed card. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot going on that's pirate themed. All right. It's a pirate's life for me, boys. Ladies, gentlemen, Netrunner humans. This should be interesting. I don't know if I like this open. I think the diesel's okay, but I think in the absence of other things, we have to throw it back. That's better. Yo ho, yo ho. Because with Deus Ex, we can fight. If we can fight an SMC or a Pancha, we can fight an early oversight play. And that's going to be pretty critical for our long-term success, is being able to fight the oversight AI plays. All right, let's draw. Let's draw again. Get some money. Get that misdirection off, since it's the only thing that we can use there. So we're going to hold these back to see if we can try to catch out an oversight. So let's draw. Let's draw again. We'll put that down. No, we won't piggyback. We'll put that down. Tech Trader's such a good card. All right, let's draw. Since we still have the diesel, I do not think at this juncture that we need the DJ. Interesting, they were trying to bait out some pirate tools. Just fair. Alright. Let's go check it. I don't think that you can use SMC to intentionally fail, right? Or can you? All right. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to go get a Deus Ex, and we're going to rip a Pancha. Armed Intimidation, do we think? Atlas. Atlas. Perfect. So we're going to just money up. Then at the end of our turn, we're going to pop this for an SMC just to pad our money a little bit. Now this is exciting. You are allowed to fail to find? Well, that would certainly open up a lot of different plays for this style of deck. That's a good thing to know. Let's peace. And let us continue on with our lives. So our R&D pressure is now there. Panch is down. We've got a clone ship waiting, or a self-modifying code waiting in the wings. So I think we're going to open with an R&D run. Yeah, I mean it's a huge difference watching this deck be played when we have access to like an early tech trader compared to when we don't, right? We haven't lost that yet. And we'll put that down. And then when the turn starts, when their turn starts, and they started their turn later than I anticipated that they would. Lamb's actually really good in this matchup against a lot of the big barriers that they want to play also. Alright, let's poke around. Let's hit server 1. You know, I've said it many, many times on this program when we're playing against Blue Sun. The mission is to try to get multiple ice res in a turn. Now we're guaranteed able to go at least one more. So we'll bust that. And then we'll get Lamb out. We'll piggyback nothing. And then we'll make it a barrier, match, and break. Look at all of this cheating we're doing. Alright. Next turn, we're going to do that same kind of action, but we're going to do it on R&D. They didn't pick anything up too, which is really good. Which tells me that they're hoping to score. So, oh, no, I can't do that, can I? Oh, let's get rid of the misdirection. Our money is our misdirection, right? Right. Break it. Blue sun decks that lean really hard on these Chiashis. The Deus Ex comes so hard for them. Okay, we'll break that with Lamb. Building blocks, consulting visit, and building blocks. Okay, not a huge deal. Let's hit HQ while it's free. Get rid of that boom for nothing. That might end up killing us, me getting rid of that misdirection. Alright, so let's draw. Let's draw again. Let's draw again. Let's put both of those down. A pirate's life for me. Yeah, misdirection is a must-have out of the trash. Ooh, and that was a bluff the whole time. Okay. Let's check HQ. Let's get grappling hook. Break it. Before anything weird happens, let's get misdirection out of the trash. Alrighty. Let's hit R&D. That just feels good. 4 credits to break that. 2 credits to break that. Wonder if we're gonna get the res here. We don't. Okay. Scarcity. Rashida, IPO. It's going again. Boost. Break. 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 We are going to use the animal breakers before we levy. That's what we're doing right now. Or at least to the degree that we can. Oh, can't do that. The lamb feels way better, especially with the so much border control floating around. Okay. RMU feels very bad. Now it feels less bad. Let's hit R&D. Let's break that for net of 0. Let's break that for 1 credit. Let's break that for a net of 3 credits. Deus Ex is very good for us. Border control, oversight AI, surveyor. Wonder what's over here. Let's see what's in HQ. All right. Things are chugging along all right. I'd like for them to go for a shuffle soon. That'd be very good for us. They're just going to stack up all the ice on R&D, try to wait us out. We're only going to run once every 3 turns or so. Because we can kind of just afford to sit back and do nothing. Okay, doke then. Alright, so let's peace. Her money's irrelevant. Yeah, we can just wait. We have very little motivation to push ourselves. Alright, they're drawing through they're drawing through the lock. So we're gonna push through. Yeah, this seems good. Let's go. R&D, baby. Break. For 4. Their most expensive piece of ice. Broken for 4 credits. Do we have a hook somewhere? No hooks. I guess we'll just Congo. ASX to break that. That breaks that. And that breaks that. The real sad thing is all of this is barriers. So even if they use border control, we can just use lamb to go through again. Yeah, I mean, let's just go again. And that border control's gone. Maybe Amaya could be an interesting choice. Get rid of that boom. Hard-hitting news. Hedge fund. Not going to use that. Not going to use that. I mean, okay. Let's hit HQ, see if they res anything. How many NGO in archived? Just 2. Break. Does this say any number? I'll break the first one with that. Yeah, I mean, we're also not getting very lucky. On our accesses here. I actually don't think we need Pancha right now. So just put that down. We'll get ready for next turn. Yeah, this is going to be one of those games where we just rip like 3 agendas at one time. This is going to be fresh cards, so let's go. Grappling hook. And that. Grappling hook. Deus Ex. Match the strength of Chiashi. Break any number. Oversight AI. Surveyor. Audacity. Okay then. Levy. And then get ready to party. So they drew 1, 2. Love that. All right, screw it. Let's go. We're in trouble. Yeah, I really love this part where our opponent gets to have a scarcity down for 1 billion turns because we can't access any agendas. That feels really good. All right. Let's math it out. Let's draw. Let's draw. Alright. Let's go R&D. Let's Panja Deus Ex. Let's match the strength of Orion and break. Let's break the first one here. The one that matters. And then let's break and break. You can do the middle one. And we should win on this pull. Get out of here. Good game. That's the karma police coming for you. Look at that. 3 accessed cards. Yeah, 245 credits gained by the runner. I mean, the deck's not bad. I think there's definitely a lot of power here. I think Lamb's the right choice. I think 1 Panja is probably right. We could probably go as far to even go down to like 2 Deus Ex and then maybe get a second interdiction in. I don't know. It's tough. Slots are very tight. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how we solve it either. I mean, we could cut a Deus Ex maybe. Yeah, I mean, that's also, right, that's always the rub, right? The more events you have, the worse the peddlers get. I don't know, I'm going to keep tinkering with it. But I think it's a strong start. And this is where experimentation happens, right? Trying out new stuff. I do love Deus Ex in the current meta. Deus Ex is very good. It's even better when it's free or net 3 credits. There's so many more things I want in this deck. Like, there are so many things that in an ideal world I would want to have in this deck. And we just have so much stuff that we really need to have in order to make the engine roll, you know? It's tough. I do think that Lamb is the right choice in this particular deck, whereas most, the robot martial arts breaker that is the correct one is Ngolo. I think Lamb is the correct one because barriers, especially border controls, is where a lot of our pirate tools get eaten up, and Lamb is very efficient at dealing with those low strength barriers and things like Endless Eula and things of that nature. Yeah, we could do -1 diesel and just keep the number of events the same and add a second interdiction. If you didn't want to do an interdiction, you could also do as the second one a freedom through equality. I don't think that's terrible either. Helps you also close the game more quickly. Especially like if you have one of those situations which can come up with Pirate Haley where you can get the agenda, but they don't know that you can get the agenda. Where you can, you know, drop the freedom and then be like, vomit out all the pirate tools and go get the agenda, right? So, yeah, I think a freedom and an interdiction is probably good. The deck looks solid to me. I think the Hostage was the right choice. Hostage was originally 2 Stim Hacks. Stim Hack doesn't really have a strong place in this deck. It could be a Clot, meta-dependent, but having that Hostage to be able to, like, Hostage for your DJ Fenris and then pull, like, a Tech Trader out of your hand and immediately have, like, the baby version of the engine going right off the bat feels very good. But yeah, everybody, thank you for hanging out. If you want to support the channel, the best way to do that is by subscribing on Twitch. If you have Amazon Prime, that's free. It's the best way to help me pay for SoundCloud and my video software and things of that nature. And until I see all of you wonderful Netrunner humans again, always be running.